Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Prince Caius here. Sorry about not uploading for a while. It was my Wi-Fi was got cut and my computer stopped working. But everything is working now. But let's just get into what if Deku had the Infinity Stones Part 2. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let's start and get back into the what ifs. Now, okay, so a few days go by. Deku and Bakugo goes to UA to do the test. Deku gets a great score on the writing test. Before Deku actually goes to the robot test to destroy the robots, Deku's like, you know what? He goes back in time and he goes to his baby self and infuses the Infinity Stones while teleporting forward in time. Deku sees that the Infinity Stones are inside of him, and then that they're inside of him forever. So Deku starts to look around, and Deku notices that he is in the teacher's lookout, where the teachers watch over every single person, every student. So Deku sees All Might and every other teacher, and asked what is happening and how he got here. All Might tells him that he is already in UA, and he is one of the big four, not the big three, the big four, and he is about to become a hero soon. Deku then asks if he could join his friend Bakugo in the hero chorus. Nezu looks at Deku and tells him that he could, but he would still be a hero, or he could be a teacher of 1A and be a hero. Deku then tells Nezu that he'll rather be a teacher than repeat the whole thing that he didn't actually do. If he he didn't say that he'd done it, but or not. So Nezu says, "Great, I'll be you'll be a teacher in a few days after this test. Just we have to wait until who gets in. We'll send you the papers of who's going to be in there." After the test, Deku walks home and tries to find his house, but he can't find it. Deku then calls Bakugo and asks where he lives. Then Bakugo then yells at Deku for forgetting where he lives and tells him where Deku lives. Deku does find his place, and he walks in and he doesn't hear his mom. So he just waits for a few hours, and Inko did not come home. All of a sudden, the phone rings. Deku looks at it, and it was Bakugo's mom. And Deku answers, and she tells Deku if he is fine, because it's the day of his mother's death. Deku is shocked and tells Bakugo's mom that that he's fine and where her grave is again. Bakugo's mom tells Deku where the grave is and asks if he's just forgetting where it was. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just forgetting." When Deku got to Inko's grave, he fell down on both of his knees while crying and tells Deku tells his dead mom that he could have saved her from dying. All of a sudden, Deku hears All Might. All Might has some flowers and tells Deku that he done it when Deku killed her when he was 2 or 3 years old, when he was crying. Deku then tells All Might that he's going home. All Might tells Deku to be safe and not get himself hurt. A few days go by. Deku wakes up and figures out that he is late for work. Deku hurries up to get ready, then teleports to school. And when he opens the door to 1A, everyone sees Deku come in the room. Deku tells everyone to sit down. Deku then asks everyone what their quirk is and what they can do. Everyone tells Deku their name and quirk and what they do with it. Deku then tells them that they could do better, probably, but he tells them to go outside for a test. Everyone does the test, and Deku expels Mineta. Why Mineta? Because nobody loves Mineta. Some people do. I kind of don't. So I'm kind of iffy on the Mineta part, but I'm going to expel Mineta on this. So everything happens the same until the Battle Fest arc. Everything happens the same until the USJ arc. So time for the USJ arc. Deku takes everyone to the USJ, then leaves to go do some hero work. And he can be back in a flash if something goes wrong, hinting at something. Everything happens the same, but there are more villains and more Nomus than the anime and manga. There's like 15 Nomus and like 100 more villains. But Edict does get out and tells President Nezu what's happening, and Nezu calls up Deku. Deku does teleport back to the USJ. All of a sudden, one of the stones glow, because it's actually inside of him, by the way. Deku saw everything that was going to happen that day if he didn't infuse the Infinity Stones inside of him. Deku realizes that it's all his fault. But it erases every villain's quirk besides a few, and erases the Nomus from existence. All of them. 2 villains got away, Tomura and teleportation guy. Deku then thinks that he shouldn't have, but he loves the powers that the stones give him, so he stays in the timeline that he created on accident. Every student in 1A actually thanks Deku for saving them, and every villain gets arrested that were still there. Time for the UA festival. Everything happens the same, but Bakugo and Shoto fought to see who would win. But before they fought, Deku tells Shoto to use his fire side because it's his, not his father's. Shoto does use his fire side and ice side, and Bakugo loses. So Shoto Todoroki is first place, Bakugo got second place, and Tokiyami Bird Boy gets third place. Now, I know I kind of done a butterfly effect. I like the butterfly effect though. It's amazing what I've created with it. But I hope you enjoyed. like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode of, well, not episode, but next video of whatever. But hope you all enjoyed. So 3, 2, 1, outro.